What's up, everybody? This is your friendly neighborhood psychopath, the Illusionist, back with a brand new episode of Masters of the Underground, back with a Masters of the Underground alumni and a freaking legend. Polk from Project Born is back with us today. How you doing,
What's
homie?
up? I'm doing all right, man. What's up with you? I appreciate it.
Hey, I'm so excited. Like the last time, well, we have actually never done it on video. We've only ever done audio before, so this is even more exciting.
Right, yeah,
it's
exactly,
it's
right,
almost like
yeah,
we're in the same room. But Poke is
right.
you're literally an alumni of the show. I think you've been on this show more times than anybody else has ever been on the show.
Okay,
There's
that's what's
there's
up, man.
there's two people that have been on like more than once. It's
Hmm.
you and Jay Bazaar. I think Jay Bazaar has
Okay,
been on three times, but you've been
okay,
on, so you were back on when it was you were on when we were with DJ Snickers on Underground Wicked Radio, which is crazy because I
right,
sent you that interview. That was like the
right,
first time
yeah,
I ever had you on. Then you were on when we
yeah.
did the live show,
Hmm.
and you came
Right.
on when I did the Hot 16 challenge that one time. You came on as
Okay,
a guest, and the people would just come in and spit their bars, and you were like listening in on that. I wish I still
right.
had
Okay.
access to that because that was some cool shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be dope, man. But yeah, I'm always happy, man, to come on, man, with you, man, kick it with you, man. You fam, man. So it's
right.
always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was thinking I was shout out to Skippy Two Rad because I was talking to her the other day and she remembered you too, and I was like, I think I introduced y'all, but I don't know if she remembers that, but
yeah, yeah,
because
she,
you were
yeah.
the two people that have been down with me the longest, so
Mhm.
this is the last of an interview and more of a catching up and seeing how you're doing kind of situation at this point.
Exactly, right. Yep, it's been so long, right? Yeah,
I know,
man.
but I was golf for like 8 years, which is crazy. It didn't feel
Right,
like it
right.
was that long, but what
But you know,
happened
but you
was
go ahead, go ahead.
you can go ahead first and then I'll tell you.
I was gonna say that just shows you true family, man. It's been 8 years and we keep picking right back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So
yep.
like before. So
That's how you know who your true family and your true friends are for
exactly.
sure. When you can
Yes,
go
sir.
away for 8 years, touch back up, and they still remember you. That was my
Exactly.
biggest
Yeah.
fear. Is like nobody gonna remember me at this point, but
Nah, nah.
surprising how many of you do.
Right. Yeah, man. Hey, man.
I was like,
Hey.
people remember Master of the Underground, man. That's a good sign because we're literally starting over from scratch, which is absolutely
Right.
insane. Because a lot of the interviews I just lost because we used to be hosted. First, we were on that Mixer, which is when we did the live stuff.
Hmm.
Then I used Spreaker to host it when it turned more of a podcast form. That was for like the 2017 era. But
Hmm.
once I stopped paying for like the Spreaker or whatever, it just deleted everything.
Right.
So I only had a handful of interviews still. Somehow I still had the one with you from Underground Wicked Radio,
Right.
which is crazy. And like a
Right.
few of the old ones I could find. Like I lost the Alexa Hexmaster interview, which I'm still kind of ticked off about. But I still had
Damn.
the Whitney Payton interview, which I'm happy about. So because I'm
Exactly.
able to re-upload the ones I had. But I'm like so angry that one of the interviews like that is just gone forever now. And I'm
Right.
like, I don't know which I don't know if I picked and choose which ones went away or if some of them got deleted from my Google Drive or what. But
Right. Yeah, you can get them again, man. Just get brand new ones, man, with them.
yeah, that's
Just
the plan. I hit people up. But
right.
I'll tell you this. I got one person that I emailed, a relatively newer person, and for some reason their management team hit me back with this list of requirements to do the interview, and I was like, this
To
is
do an
too much.
interview,
This is too complicated.
just a
Yeah,
list of
I'm not
requirements.
gonna say who it is in case I still do
Yeah.
it. But yeah,
Right.
I was like, this is so complicated. I might be out on this because I was like, I got plenty of
Damn.
people interested. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I've never been hit with a I've never been hit with a requirements list.
Right. Damn. Just do an interview like shit. That's we helping you promote you and what you got going
Yeah,
on.
they want to know my average listeners and stuff, and it's like, oh well, if that's where you're going with it, then I might as well not try because obviously I'm just starting back up. My average listeners ain't gonna be there yet. It's gonna take some building first.
Exactly.
I was like, my average listeners were there in 2016 to 2017, but now that stuff has dropped because
Right.
it's literally starting over, which is why I'm
Starting
happy
over. Right.
I had Bake Low on. He wasn't like that. It's freaking Bake Low. He could have done that to me. You could have done that to me too. Shit. You're a
Nah,
legend.
nah, man. I'm always down, man. As always.
I know. So what you got going on, homie? I haven't even asked
Oh
you a
man.
question yet.
I be just cooling, man. We getting prepared for this lights out. We got the lights out 7 coming up the 30th of this month.
Nice.
We got the album done. The album, we was gonna drop it this year, but we looking at a New Year release. And we could actually we finna re-release all our old back catalog, to all the, especially the ones that ain't been on the DSPs or whatever. So that's what we in
Right.
the process. But then I'm gonna be starting on my solo album, and Nitty already started his solo album a little while ago, so he got like 5, 6 tracks in. So, and me, I haven't started mine, but pretty much got the layout of everything how I wanted to go. So that's where we're going.
I'm gonna be copping that as soon as I find as soon as it's available. I'll be looking for. I think the last before I went on Grift, the last I heard was what was it? Born Supremacy. Was that the one? The 2015 one?
Yeah, the 2014,
Yeah,
50. Yep.
the 20. Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
last one I heard, and I was like, man, I'm looking for
Yeah.
some new. So I'm glad to hear you guys are working on some new
Uh,
shit.
we dropped something since then though.
Yeah, I probably just
We dropped,
haven't seen it. At least not on
yeah,
Spotify.
we dropped yeah. What I did, we changed it. I'm changing new digital distributors, so that's why I'm
Okay.
re-releasing a lot of stuff because we dropped since then. We dropped Born Dead 3, BD4, which was the EP, and Halloween on Morningside Drive.
Oh, geez, yeah, I'm gonna have to look for that. I might just have to buy it
Yeah.
flat out.
But they not on the DSPs yet. I took them off, so I'm changing. I'm saying the distributors, whatever. So they'll be uploaded probably with. The rent is due. That's coming now. That's already uploaded. It ain't live yet, but that'll be this month. Then I'm doing the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Beginning of the next month. Then so forth, whatever.
You guys, I
Yeah.
don't even know if I've asked this before, but you guys do any music videos for promotion?
Yeah, we got
Tracks?
we got a couple of them, but me and Nitty was just talking about. They were like, man, why we don't never do a lot of
Yeah.
videos like. I was like, it's just crazy, man, that we just I don't know why, man. We just never did them like that, man. I don't know, man.
Right. Yeah, and I talked
It's
to
crazy.
some other artists lately where like they'll do this stuff for TikToks, and I'll see
Mhm.
the graphics and stuff, and I want to see a whole music video, and they'll be like, "Oh no, I didn't do a whole music video. I just did this
Right.
like little mini one for TikTok." I'm like, "Man, you should have turned that into a whole video."
Yeah.
Are you
But what we
crazy?
doing? But for this new album, we're gonna do music videos for him, man.
That's gonna be sick. Like I
We
know,
definitely
like
gonna.
because I've never seen the music video, but I have seen you like live on like the Riddle Box Weekend DVD or whatever. You guys were open for ICP, so people could
Yeah.
see that.
We got a one music video we did for Sins off the Born Dead 3 album, man. We did it or whatever. It's called Sins. It's on YouTube
Right.
and all that. Yeah, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. We did it or whatever. So yeah,
You
you can check that one out. Those called, like I said, it's called Sins.
Yeah, I get excited for music videos for some reason because a lot of times when I'm at work, I'll either be watching YouTube while I'm working, which I probably shouldn't be doing. I'll be playing shit while I'm working, or I'll be listening to like podcasts or music. But if a music video comes on, I'm like glued to that shit for some reason. I just got to think. I think it goes back to my childhood watching like VH1, like Power Hour, and like MTV shit.
Yeah,
just watching all those music videos. So I always get excited for those.
We did one too, with Light Schizo and Straight Jacket for called The Game Ain't Safe.
Nice.
A couple of years ago, so that's on YouTube too, so you can see us in that one.
That's sick. Yeah. Straight Jacket's the homie. He's been dropping a lot of music lately. That's just been straight fire. Buckshot, they're all dropping a lot of music.
Right. Yeah.
I'm in talks with him to try to get him on here soon because I've just been vibing with everything. I've been gone for 8 years, so I come back and I start catching up on all the shit I missed. There's so much.
We on his new album. It's coming up. Straight Jacket.
That's exciting. Yeah. That's what it is. It's like you get away from all the music for like 8 years, and then you come back, and it's like there's so much to catch up on. There's just so much music from everybody.
Yeah. Right.
And then you get more excited because you're like, yes, everybody's out here still doing it. Like nobody retired or stopped on me.
Right. Exactly.
Because I was talking to Bake Low the other day. I don't know if you saw it, but there was that double XL cipher that they released on YouTube.
Nuh-uh. I haven't seen it.
Be glad you haven't seen it because
it's horrible. What's that freshman? That freshman?
Yeah, that freshman cipher. Okay. Like, I don't know what happened to the rap game when that happened, but I was like, oh, it's over.
I've seen the cover of it. I seen the actual double XL cover with all them on it, but I haven't seen the cipher though.
Yeah, and I don't even think I ever really watched the old ones, but for some reason I was like, I'll watch this one. I watched it through a reactor or whatever, but yeah, like I was like 10 seconds in, and had the reactor I was watching not been watching it, I probably would have just ended it in 10 seconds.
Damn. Is that bad? Damn.
It's like nobody was on beat. None of the shit they said made any sense. It was just great. I was like, what is happening? And I was like, I guess this is why Master of the Underground needs to come back, because this is like my plan to shift the focus back to the ones who are actually doing this shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I
exactly.
know a
That's
lot
what
of them are young. Maybe they'll get better in 10 years. But if this is like where the popularity is, like if that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm not gonna hate on you for it. But for me, I was just like, this ain't it. I'm not feeling
right.
this.
It's crazy, man. Like with our new album, man, we rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right?
really, you know what I'm saying, showing how, then we've been in the game for 30 plus years
Yeah, you've held it
and
down for
we
30 plus years for
yeah,
sure.
man. But when you hear the new album, you go like, damn, these motherfuckers still hanging in there, like doing their thing. Cause like, and I'm not saying that in an arrogant way. I'm
No,
saying it like literally, like when you hear it, you go like, damn, these motherfuckers sound it's
that's
put
how I
together
was
well. Uh-huh.
when the. That's how I felt when Born Supremacy dropped.
Yeah, man. It's
Back
like
when we talked about that one, I was like,
right.
that's exactly how I felt. I was like, they're still out here doing this shit for 30 plus years,
But then
and that's
we had
not
a
even
little
a.
uh
You're good. You're
we
good.
had
Go
a
ahead.
we had a little, we got a little fire up under us too, man. Losing Pint. So it's like
Yeah,
that void, you know what I'm saying, losing him, and we just said, you know what, we got to get in there and show what we do and do it for him, you know?
yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I've never done this before. Why don't we get a 10, 15 second like moment of silence for Pint?
Right. For sure.
Let's do it. All right, man. Rest in peace to the homie Pint, rapping
Yes, sir.
into
Yes, sir.
heaven. That's how I see it. He's
Yeah,
got that
right,
microphone
right.
up there performing the hits for
Yeah.
everybody.
Hey, we got a song actually. I just put that back on the DSP too the other day. It's called "Miss My Brother." It's a song dedicated. Well, I sent it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
sent it
yeah,
to
yeah,
me. I'm
yeah.
probably gonna add
Yeah,
that. That might be the one I add into. Well, unless you want the other one because you sent me like two.
yeah.
Depends
Either
on which
however you
one you
want to
want
do
at
it,
the
man.
beginning. I haven't even
However you
made
want
the
to do it.
freaking 20-second clip yet. But I'll probably do that for like this or sometimes I'll clip the episode because this episode's
Mhm.
going up. What did I say, the 18th? So
Yeah.
I'll do some highlights from the episode and throw them up on like TikTok and shit in the meantime to like get people
Okay.
hyped for the episode and be like, listen to the
Right.
full episode when it comes out.
Right.
That's how I started doing stuff now. But yeah, I could throw that one in the beginning.
Yeah. Beginning. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
that felt
Yeah.
good because I wasn't around for that either. Otherwise,
Yeah,
obviously,
man.
I'd have hit you up and be like, "Yo, I'm sorry." I was just
Right.
gone. I was like, no Facebook, nothing. Like I had to rebuild my Facebook from scratch and everything.
Sure. Hey, look, sometimes it's good to start fresh, man, and just sit
Yeah,
back, disappear, regroup, get yourself together, man, and come back stronger.
yeah,
You know,
kind of
so
needed it because that like
yeah.
things were. Well, here's what's crazy: is in 2017 things were starting to go great. Like we had you on, we had Whitney Payton coming on, we had Lexa Hexmaster. And then, like towards the end of that year, like people, that was when we had several people. If you remember, I had like 10, maybe 10 people as a part of
Mm-hmm.
Master of the Underground, and I think that was what became the downfall. I had too many
Oh
freaking people.
yeah, having
People
too many
started
people,
no
right?
showing. Yeah, people started no showing interviews, and then I just got burnt out because nobody was showing up.
Right.
Now it's just me, Twisted Joker, and my wife for like the crew now. And then
Okay.
we got a few people that are running around like sharing our shit and stuff. Like Skippy is always going to be a part. Like I always
Right.
consider her a part. And then I
Right.
consider you a long time, not a part of the team, but an alumni or an associate, basically, because you've
For
been on
sure.
the shit
Whatever.
for so
Hey,
long.
hey, you already know I'm here, man. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? You call on me, so
Yeah, I was gonna say you were co-host during that Hot
yeah.
16 session.
You know what I'm
I was
saying? So
telling
hey.
Bake Low, I was like, that was when I started my shit started going downhill because I completely failed in that session because we did that whole challenge. And I remember
Mhm.
I had the beat and everybody was gonna get on the beat with you and shit. And then I just fucking went away and like nothing ever came of
Right.
it.
For sure.
And I was like, I
Right.
feel so bad. And that was the same thing with Bake Low. I was supposed to interview him back in 2017, but then I went off grid and never interviewed him. So I was so glad he was willing to come back on because I was like, for me to feel better, like about bringing the show back, I have to make it up to you first because I just dropped your interview and then nothing ever came of it. So it's like I got to reach out to these people that I've owed interviews for years and
For
make it
sure.
up to them.
For sure, man. Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, come back and like I said, be stronger this time, man.
That's the
Be
plan.
better.
I needed
Yeah.
it because I went through some heavy depression and shit, and we were taking care of my grandfather who has Alzheimer's. So if
Hmm.
anybody knows how rough that is, that was like
Yeah.
years of that. And then like he went into the home last year, but during that time we were trying to keep up with all the nursing home bills and all his bills and shit, like using his funds to pay the nursing home bills because I don't make that kind of money. It's like
Right.
30
Yeah.
grand a month for that shit. And
Yeah.
then
That shit
like
is hot.
yeah, once that depleted, they were like, oh, we're gonna hire this whatever other company to get the financial guardianship so that they could sell his house. So then, like, we got evicted from the house and moved out, and then now we're in this small apartment or whatever. But that's when I've decided, once we moved out, I was like, even though it's kind of depressing, we've kind of finally put all that shit behind us, and now's the time where I could kind of move on to the next stage of my life, so to speak. Because it's like I still visit him, he's still in the home, he doesn't remember me anymore. He's like past that point, so it's kind of like,
damn.
Yeah, so it's kind of, it sucks, but it's like at the same time, it's like we're able to finally take that step after all those rough years. And I was like, now's the time to bring this shit back.
Right.
That was the perfect time. I started streaming again and shit, and then I was like, Master of the Underground this time. I don't know. It just felt like something was different this year. It just felt like it was the right time to bring this shit back.
For sure.
And then I saw that. Then I saw that cipher, and I knew it was definitely the right time to bring this shit back.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. You see if it's
check it out, because I want to know what you think. Maybe you won't shit on it as much as I do.
Oh, shit. Hey, I give my true honest opinion, man. You know,
I know that's how I am. I'm like, listen, this is only my opinion. That's why I say, if you like it, you like it. That's fine.
Exactly.
Don't take my opinion as fucking fact. Go listen to this shit for yourself.
Exactly.
But if you listen to the same kind of music I listen to for as long as I've been listening to it, chances are we're probably going to be a little of the same mind.
Exactly.
If you've been listening to shit since like NWA and stuff, then chances are you're going to hear this shit and be like, what the fuck? What just happened? Especially if you disappear for 8 years and come back. And that's the first shit you see. You're like, oh, jeez, I really want to know what the fuck happened now.
Exactly.
Oh man! So Lights Out, was that the next album, or is that a show you're doing? I heard you say Lights Out 7.
Yeah, it's a show. It's an annual show that he he's been doing for the last 7 years or whatever. It's a stacked lineup too, man. It's crazy.
I was like, it sounded like a show, but then I was like, well, let me double check and make sure this is the show. Not the album.
It's us, Light, Buckshot,
Jaron got me just for you. Light and Buckshot already sold the damn show.
Jaron Benton, Kung Fu Vampire, Scum, and Insane Poetry, Azula Lu. That's how you pronounce. Yeah, Axe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I still don't know how to pronounce that name either.
Our Inner Circle Trilogy, Wicked Wood.
Man, really, that is stacked. Holy shit.
Dayton Family, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit for sure. Where's that taking place?
In Pontiac at the Crowfoot.
Okay, so it's in Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. Yeah,
it's a lot of shows now. It's like everybody. I noticed a lot of tours, and I said this to Bake Low, but then he said he was just here in February, so I was like, well, I fucking missed that. But it seems like a lot of shows I see coming up from everybody is hitting like Ohio, everywhere, and nobody's coming to Pennsylvania anymore. I'm like, I feel like they just skipping Pennsylvania. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all used to be here. And then Big Globe was like, I was just in Pennsylvania in February. And I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, y'all are coming here. I'm just not hearing about the shit.
I'm gonna have to make sure when we we stay in touch anyway, but make sure we get on the road or something, man. We have to come to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, for sure. Come to Pennsylvania and hit me up, because I'll be there.
For sure.
I need some new shows. I haven't been to a show since 2017. That's the last. Well, that was also when I went off grid, but that was the last time I saw a show.
Oh yeah, so you definitely need to get your fix with the show.
Yeah, I need to get the show back in, bring out the cameras and shit, because I think the last time I did a show was I think it was a Twisted Most Tasteless, and Bake Low was on that tour, but he wasn't at the Pennsylvania date.
Oh damn!
But that was when we got Whitney Payton, because we met Whitney Payton at the show. And then that was also where we got Lex, which at that time I was still on Twitter. So Lex like knew me for Twitter, which was kind of cool, because the person that was rolling with me and Twisted Joker at the time was like, why don't you just say what's up to him? He's right there. And like that time I was like so nervous and shit. And I was just like, yo, Lex, it's the Illusionizt from Master of the Underground. He's like, yo, for Twitter. Come over here. That was some cool shit. And he like gave us a water or whatever. And then we booked the interview.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that was cool shit. I always like when like artists are like humble too.
Yeah.
Because like I said, there's some of them you meet and they're just like, who the fuck? Like they're like get a little too big. And I'm surprised I haven't run into anybody that tell me to pay for an interview yet, because I know they exist.
Man, and you know what, man? That with us, man, on that end, like we was brought up, man, to no matter what you do, how you do it, everybody's equal. I don't fuck what it is. With our end, we talk to you. We talk to you on the phone when we see you. We kick it with you, eat with you, come to your house if you know what I'm saying, want to kick. We done that over the years. We done so many stories. People come to us telling us like, man, I remember we was at such and this and that. We always make sure we stay down no matter no matter what we do in our career, man.
That's why I love you, homie.
Man,
Like
appreciate
on the
that,
real.
man.
That's why I love you. That's why we stayed close all these years because we just like catch up. Or I was telling you the one time, I don't think you remembered, but we had a conversation for like 2 hours about a horror movie or some shit. You were like, I don't even remember that now, but we did. We had like a 2 hour. That wasn't even like that wasn't an episode. That was just us talking on the phone.
Just talking,
yeah,
right.
We were just talking.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, man, shit. When you meet people, man, and you feel the genuine connection, man. You know, being cool homies. Yep. Man, I talk to you on the phone and however, man, because it's like we the same. We human. We're the same. No matter what I'm doing over here in my music, we're the same. So much love always.
Yep, and that's my favorite part about doing Master of the Underground too. Is like meeting new people because in my town, like Twisted Joker used to live here, but he lives in Arkansas now. So in like around town, I've got nobody. I don't have any friends, nothing. I've got like work, and then I come home and either stream or record this shit. So this is like my interaction with people.
Right, for sure.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, man. Man. You once you start getting out, people to do shows, start coming to Pennsylvania. You'll be out there and interacting.
That's the plan because they used to come to the Reverb.
I
think the only person I know of that's coming to Pennsylvania is that Twisted Joker turned me on to her music. Her name is Sky Daddy. She does like trauma core. She used to rap. I think I discovered her back in the day when she used to rap. Now she still does rap a little bit, but it's like more of like a rock, and it's like about her like the shit she's been through, like the trauma and shit she's been through. That's what her music is, but it's like hardcore like stuff. But she's coming to Pennsylvania. She's gonna be in Harrisburg in like a month or whatever. But that's like that's the only one I saw for the rest of the year.
We never played the Reverb, man. I hear so much about the Reverb,
it's
man.
Such a good. It seems like it's a small venue, but when you get enough juggalos packed in that bitch, that shit is like lit. Like like I said, I've been to see Twisted twice. That was actually how I met Twisted Joker. We were working the same job, and he just happened to be wearing a Twisted shirt the one day.
Oh, damn.
And I think I was wearing an ICP shirt, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm about to go to this Twisted concert in like a month. You want to come with me?" Like we didn't even know each other. He's like, "You want to come with me?" And I was like, "Shit, sure." And then I just carpooled with him up there. And we've been homies ever since.
That's being family. You ain't even got to know each other to know what I'm saying. To say, hey, you want to go to the show together? And now y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all good homies now.
Yep, he's on everything. He couldn't make it today because it's 10 my time, but it's like 8 a.m. his time. So I was like, that's a little too early for you. I get it. Right. I was like, I got my coffee, but yeah, that's a little too early for him. I know he wishes that he could be on this show though, because I was like, you never got a chance to meet Polk yet.
Right.
So at some point we're gonna get you on, and that motherfucker's gonna be on here too.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Because I was like, Polk is one of the coolest motherfuckers you'll ever meet for sure. I gotta stop calling people motherfuckers. When I was talking to Skippy, I was like, I love you motherfuckers. Then Josh was in the background and he was like, how do you know I'm a motherfucker? I might be a fatherfucker. That shit was funny as shit.
Yeah.
So I sent him a text the other day. I was like, just letting you know I still love you, fatherfuckers.
Damn.
That's another real homie right there.
For sure. That's what's up.
Yeah, Josh, when you can joke around and shit.
Exactly.
All right, homie. I think we've about reached the end because that meeting, it hasn't hit me with the 10-minute marker yet, but I think we covered everything. We covered that you got the new album. We covered music videos. We covered the show and shit. So I'll give you a chance to promote all your shit again. Let people know where they can find you. And those albums that you had that came out that are not on Spotify, do you have physical copies people can cop? So I'll let you talk about that too.
Okay, no, okay. Right now, like I was saying, we finna re-release. Well, get all the albums from our back catalog that wasn't on the DSP, so all that or whatever. Okay. And we don't have physical copies yet, man. We just gonna worry about the digital now. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be hitting me up saying, "Hey, why they ain't on this? Where that album at?" So I said, you know what? They never was on digital, so I'm gonna make sure I get them on there. Then once we start doing shows, that's when we worry about getting physical copies, so we can get out there and interact with the people, whatever, and all that. So, but then. like on the social media sites, we on Instagram, The Real Project Born, Facebook Project Born, our website, therealprojectborn.com. That's where people can keep up with as far as like things that we got going on, merch and all that stuff that's coming and all that. Then on Twitter, I don't be on Twitter no more like that, but
Me either.
just the Instagram, Facebook, and our website is where you can holler at us. But anybody out there listening, man, just reach out to us. You want to do any business with us and stuff like that? We always open. You know what I'm saying? Making it
100%.
happen.
I can
And
vouch for
appreciate
that.
you.
Yeah,
And
I can.
appreciate you, man. I want to give you a shout out, man. I'm glad you back.
Thanks,
Masters
I
of the
really
Underground, man.
appreciate it.
I support you. Anything you got going on, you already know, man. You can hit me up.
Right.
I'm always here for you, homie. So good to see you back, man.
Yeah, you got no idea how much your support means to me right fucking now. After
Sure,
being
sure,
gone for
man.
8 years to get somebody from to get Polk for Project Born being like, I support you, I've supported you since day one, it's like a big deal.
Sure.
So that's
And you say,
exciting.
you say ain't nothing changed. Shit, 8 years ago, 8+ years ago, ain't nothing changed. I'm still the same, man.
Yep, the same homie.
Same homie, man. It's still the same love, man. So always.
Yep, and that's why I always tell people reach out because Poke will always be down. That's just the kind
Yeah,
of
for
person
sure.
you are. Like it's
For
that
sure.
kind of it. Just
For
don't be
sure.
afraid to reach out. Well, I tell people
Yes,
that
sir.
with anybody, really. Like
Right.
just
Right.
reach out to any fucking artist because a lot of times the artists that you're scared to reach out to are the ones that are the most down because you
Yeah.
actually they respect the fact that you reached
Right.
out because a lot of people are too
Right.
scared to reach out and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
let them
Yeah.
nerves get to you, and I'm like, listen, I still get nervous before every interview, but you just got to do it, and then you'll get
Yeah.
over the nerves.
Yeah. You're
But
right.
what's exciting about what's coming up is I got some brand new artists that are like just coming out and shit that I'm interviewing too. So what I like
Okay.
is when I get a legend like you on the show, and then I get a new artist too. So then it'll give you a chance to peep some of the new artists.
Right.
It'll give them a little bit more because people will be
Right.
tuning in, listening to like you, Bake Low, and then they'll be like, "Oh, who's this new person? I haven't heard of them
Yeah.
before." And that's my
Exactly.
favorite thing. I love helping promote people's shit,
Right. Right.
especially when
Right.
it's
For
good
sure.
shit, not bad
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, another thing too, man. I can say we do got a few singles on all the digital sites, man. One called Cold Blooded, one called I'm Me, and then the one dedicated to our brother Pint, man. I miss my brother. All
Yep.
those on the digital site. So anybody out there listening, y'all can go, download or just stream them, whatever you want to do.
Yep. I Miss My Brother will definitely be. Now, I'm not going to add it to the YouTube version because I
Okay.
think that might have something to do with shit too, where they're going to try and start copyrighting my shit if I keep adding music to the YouTube version. But the Spotify
Okay.
version, I haven't had any issues. So that song
Okay.
will
Got it.
definitely be added to the Spotify version.
For sure.
But YouTube
Appreciate
is
that,
weird
man.
too because it's video form. So when you try and add a song in, you have to like make a flyer that like stretches out the length of the song
Yeah.
and all this weird
Right. Yeah.
shit.
Appreciate that, man. Another thing too, man. Shout out my brother Pint, man. R.I.P. to Pint,
100%.
man. Love him
RIP
for
to the
life,
legend.
man. Everything
Okay.
we do, man, is for him, man. I know he do watch it down on us, knows he up in the sky throwing them foes. So,
Yeah,
this is for our brother
100%.
Pint.
I know
For
he's
sure.
proud of y'all for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir.
All right, homie. Thanks again for coming on, and we
Sure, no
will catch
problem,
you
man.
again soon. Be everybody on
Anytime,
the
man.
lookout for new episodes every Monday of Masters of the Underground. If you are an artist who listens to this show and you would like to get booked for an interview, just email mastersoftheunderground@gmail.com. This is the first time I said this. I don't know why. Send an email
Right.
there, and I will get you booked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
Appreciate you, homie. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, appreciate you too. Have a good one, homie.
For sure.